Good afternoon, YouTube. This is part 2 of the Ecolotec Republic Environmental. The address over there on North Irwin, I know, was the Ecolotec Republic Environmental. This was a dump site that dumped all kinds of hazardous materials. It's been on the news off and on because it was the former brownfield. I don't know for sure that this belongs to it, but given where that's at and given this mess, this probably does belong to the old Ecolotec, Republic Environmental mess, just because of the proximity of it. I made a video of this a while back, but I was actually over this way doing some stuff, and I figured, well, I'd make a video of the Ecolotec Republic Environmental building right here. Yeah, this place should definitely just be demolished, whatever it used to be, because it's in pretty rough shape. And I really don't see what point it could serve, but urban and abandoned exploration right here. This is part 2. I'm going to upload the first part. I actually was going to include that on just a one-parter, but I got a phone call and that kind of interrupted the video, but that's fine. I could break this down into 2 videos without any problem. But actually, it probably was not a bad idea. It probably wasn't a bad thing, because it might have went well over 20 minutes to have done this. I filmed this site before, but because I filmed what I knew was the old Ecolotec or Republic Environmental, I decided to film this again. Yeah, you can see where the building is falling over, and it don't look like, I don't know who owns this anymore, but or if anybody does besides the city, but it just looks like it's just basically Skid Row, and there's nothing really here to really do with this site. So I really don't know who's responsible for this site or what, but I don't know if I recall the floor being collapsed over here the last time I was over here or not, but it's definitely an embarrassment of what it looks like. I guess I tend to be a little... Heard something up there, probably a raccoon, but oh well, I would expect that in a building like this. Heard something up there, but I'm not too worried about a raccoon. But I tend to be a little bit more outspoken than the average abandoned explorer or the urban explorer when I do abandoned exploration, mainly because of the corruption of my city and them allowing this type of mess to actually remain here without whoever owns it, being punished for it. I'm not sure who owns this property anymore, but it definitely should be cleaned up. You see how this... I'm gonna go over that way in a second, but it definitely looks like hell There's the outside of this one building, which I filmed that before, as I said, but I'm just, you know, if I don't get inside this building, it don't really matter, because but there's what's on the inside of it. Still have some pretty thick brush through right here, but that's just how it goes, you know. It's hard not to see this from the bike path, because the bike path of Mad River Recreation Trail is right over there. I'll get a shot of that where that's fall down in a second here, but this is definitely too far gone. That's Dayton Bag and Burlap's property down there. I am not sure if they're the ones that own this now or what. If they're the ones that own this and they're not being forced to clean this up, then shame on the city for allowing this, you know, mess to actually remain here. It's a gorgeous day outside. The sun is off in the west. It's a little after 4 p.m. right now. Somewhere after 4 at least. I really don't care. I'm not in any hurry right now. But I'm gonna go upload these videos, or at least I'm gonna try to here in a little bit. Probably go home and eat dinner because I don't live too far from here, and then upload these videos. I got a couple videos I made yesterday, but what a mess. You know, but I'm kind of surprised. I might be making a mistake, but I might be the only one that has a video of this place and that place on YouTube. I'm not positive on that, but it's always interesting getting to see these old places that are now abandoned, that have just been pretty much let go to ruins, and see what things are like now. So I basically don't think anybody really wants to build anything back here, and probably with the brownfield issues, it's probably nobody's going to invest in this kind of site when you have sites that don't have these kind of issues on them to deal with. But anyway, YouTube, that's going to be it for this one.